They're going crazy with these posters. Fam.
My nigga, I just hit record. All right. All right, boom. Welcome back to another episode of Return to the Mac Podcast. This is your host, Oxford Daddy, Direct Poppy, Jameson Poppy, aka MC What's in Them Pants, aka Just Playing. I'm in a relationship. Another week, another episode. So we're joined by the people that are on the mics right now. You guys can introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Hey, it's your boy Kotiande, Kotiande.
Yeah, my name is Jimbo.
Reno, I'm London, aka E-Man. Glad to be here.
All right, appreciate you guys for coming out. So we have a really good episode ahead for you guys. It's been planned out. We had pre-production a couple times. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a fun episode. But first, I gotta get some shit off my chest. Okay, so if you're on Twitter, you've been on Twitter in the last week or last 2 weeks, then you've seen the thousands of women that have come forward with their stories that involve men and sexual assault, right? So I think that I have this platform, right? So it's only right that I speak about this and like how I feel about it. I think that a lot of times sexual assault and rape has been masked as this scary guy in the bushes masturbating, humping women and jumping on them like, give me your pussy, you know? And that's not the case right now. I know E-Man's laughing. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy caricature, but that's a lot of times what people think rape is, right? And a lot of young kids, that's all they think it is. But growing up, you start to see it differently. You start to see that things where you asking her, come on, just be like, yo, it'll be quick, or this. You're coercing her to the point where it's like it's an annoyance where she's like, fine. A woman shouldn't have to say fine about sex so that she can get out of it. You know what I mean? The scenario. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these stories involve those gray areas of being like, I didn't like it. I don't want to do it, but I did it because I wanted to leave, or I didn't feel safe and I was worried about what he was going to do. So my thing right now is, guys, stop that shit right the fuck now. Like if her answer to you asking her to have sex is not an enthusiastic yes, then back off. It's that simple. Take the L. Go beat your meat at home. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Put your meat between your legs. Tuck it. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do, but like, don't pursue it. You know. Another thing is to hold your friends accountable. If you see them being a little weird with a girl who maybe is sober or even intoxicated, call them on that shit. Like, yo, fam, chill out. Like, you're being weird. You're being crazy. Chill out. You know, because that's a big thing now. You don't want to be rolling around with rapists and shit like that. Like, it doesn't make sense for these women to have all these stories and for us not to know any rapists. Like, the math is off there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know it's a heavy thing to start the episode with. And it's tough, but it's like I feel like we have to hold everyone accountable. So if you see some funny shit, you say some funny shit, you know? I mean, don't say funny shit, but call them on their shit is what I'm saying. All right? Everyone blessed? We all good?
Yeah, I would want to say certain things about that about coursing, but I feel like as though like you've covered everything. I don't want to say something and make it seem like I'm trying to say something wrong, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
In a sense.
That's your facts.
It's very touchy.
That means no.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but what about
no? Also, like maybe. I mean, listen. Okay, we're men, right? So I
feel like men's know better now, though, bro. Like growing up, we didn't know that, and now everything is publicized. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I always.
But what about the news that sound very persuasive? No, as in like more. You know, women are.
Exactly. That's a real question. Sorry, Jimmy. That's a real question, Koti. Like for real, like, because you're right. There are some women that like to play coy, and you're like, oh no, like I don't really want to. You know what I mean? But it's like nowadays, fam, take the L and say like, okay, you don't want to. Let her come back to you and say, what the fuck, you know? Because that's happened to me, bro. That's happened to me where it's like, hold on. That's happened to me where it's like they're literally in my bedroom. I'm like. If you're not taking my pants off, I am not doing shit to you. You're a stranger.
What?
I don't want to be in a situation, huh? I'm bugging?
You're bugging.
Maybe I'm bugging, but the thing is, bro, you rather be on the side of bugging than on the side of saying, I thought this was cool. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, especially if it's a stranger too, you know.
But what if the girl is not she's not the type to make the first move?
Well, I mean, shit. Women in this climate, you're gonna have to.
But
She's bad,
I won't
bro.
lie.
She went to your crib. What are you talking about? Like,
what do you mean? Because she went to my crib doesn't mean I have to fuck her.
I'm not trying to understand what you're talking about. Like, so you waiting for her to take off your pants for you to make move?
Yeah, okay, that's a bit extreme, but I'm saying she has to make it blatantly obvious that she wants to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I had situations where, a female would said no when I tried to persuade her, and I said okay, whatever. It's okay. Well, like, we don't need to do anything. And then she there go. This happened to me like a couple of times. There she goes and says a slick comment like, "I would have thought you would try harder."
All right, now she's
like,
toxic, bro.
Oh, you're not a man. You're not a man.
She's
Oh,
toxic.
you're not serious. You're not serious. I've gone those a lot. I've gone those a lot, and they try to play hard to get in a sense where it's like they want to see how far I can go and get it.
Yeah,
I swear to God, bro, this is real, bro.
It is real. Yeah,
you know that stuff, bro.
Bro, they look for attention, bro. That's the thing too. You just gotta feel out the energy too. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's like you. I don't know.
If they don't.
You go ahead.
No, like you were saying, if they don't make it obvious, bro, you can tell by their body language. Huh? It's the energy. You know, some of them can say no and look at you some type of way because you know you're not ready to make a first move. But you know what I'm trying to say? If
she says no and her legs are open.
Huh?
She says no, but her legs are open.
Then it's like, nope, I'm good then, bro. I'm not gonna get like first. You're
bugging. Usually you're bugging.
Listen, bro. Fam.
Yeah.
Listen. All I'm saying, look out for the female friends. Well, relax. Consensually. Listen, all I'm saying is look out for your female friends. You know what I mean? Like, because this could be happening next year, right? But yeah, speaking of female friends, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys tell your female friends you love them?
Nah.
No, I tell them I have love for them. I have love for you.
Hold on. Female friends only or like in general?
No, just the female friends first. Let's do female friends first.
Oh.
Let's break down differences though. Like what's the difference? Okay, how do you perceive, Gilles? How do you perceive homegirl?
Don't do that.
Female friend.
My girl asked me that question of like a few months into the relationship. I've been ducking ever since, bro. Because I went and said, "Oh, she's the homie." It's like, what does that mean? And I was like, huh?
Damn.
Listen. We're not gonna get into that. But we all know what homies are. We all know what homegirls are. We don't know what like friends are. You know what I mean? So there's differences and nuances and everything. But,
so women that you've had intercourse in the past or had affiliations with, where do they fall?
Are you a cop? I just told you. I've been ducking for years. She's listening to this like, yeah, answer the question. Nah, man, like, you know, listen, my question was, do you tell your female friends that you love them?
Yo, if it's a female friend that I'm trying to get at, then yeah, I might say that, like, you know?
I'm talking about
friends, yo, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Like actual female friends, then you say it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Koti?
But I haven't done
I got love for you.
It's really? Okay.
That makes sense.
What about your male friends? Do you express that you love them too?
Oh.
Nah.
So you don't love your male friends?
No, I don't tell them that. It's like, yo, you already know what it is. Like, I don't have to express it. You know what I mean? Like,
that African love, fam.
Yeah,
you already know what it is.
You know what it is.
You know, nigga, like, come on. But I don't. Why do you have such a? I brought it up for a specific reason. Like, why do you have such a hard time expressing the feelings you have towards your friends, your male friends specifically?
I think it's just the way I was raised. You know. Like it just, I never did it. I'm not gonna like start now. Like it's already too late.
You're not.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the way you were raised, huh?
Like since I was a kid, I never did it, right? So it's like it's different for me to do that. Like I never done it before, you know.
So fam, you can never tell me, yo, you got love for me, fam?
Bro, what the fuck? You're playing, fam. You already know what I know you since a youngin, huh?
Look at
You know
it.
what
Yo,
I mean?
bro,
Like,
but you
That's
can't tell
too
me
cool
yo,
for feelings. Sorry,
uh,
go on.
I don't know what you're looking for, fam. I never told you that, so I'm not gonna start now, fam. Yeah,
Yo,
shit.
okay, but are you
Oh
think
my
you're gonna tell your
days,
kid that?
Nah, my kid, all the love. I'm telling him, yo, I love you, everything, fam. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
but you're
That's
homie,
it.
bro. What
That's my homie, fam. Real
Don't
shit.
kill me,
What do you
bro.
guys think, though?
I mean, like, yeah, like what he says, it's weird to say you're homie, I love you, but it's like you gotta say it in a way where it's like either you say like, oh my nigga, I love you, my nigga, like you say it like that, or you say no, fam, like, for real, I got love for you,
Yeah,
But in
simple,
either
fam.
way, they get the message, like for I can say for you guys right now, like fam, the way I miss doing podcasts in person with you guys, like it's different. You know what I mean? Like when you're like you feed off each other's jokes, you feed off each other's energy. Like I was listening to some old episodes before, and I was like, fuck, man, I miss doing in person things.
Mm-hmm.
Why you guys mad quiet, niggas? You
That's a
see, this
fact.
is why niggas don't talk about their feelings. Like niggas just get mad quiet. Be like, yo, this nigga pussy. Yo, this nigga pussy.
Emac, yeah,
Yo, wait
when
for
I'm
you to
on
finish,
is
man.
my shades. That's
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Shit, dog.
But so you're not gonna start ever doing that, man? Because you never did it when you grew up.
Maybe when I get old, I don't know. Like when I'm older,
Yeah.
yeah. So let me ask you a question. Your own blood brother. Do you tell your brother that you love him, or do you ever express that?
I don't think I have. Not like they know. Like they already know, fam.
How
But
does a
don't you think
person know
they're
that you
like
love
Yo,
him?
what if your sibling pass away, bro, without you
God
telling
forbid,
him you love him?
Yeah, God forbid,
Nah, don't
yo.
say
Knock
that.
on
It's
wood,
like, yo,
nigga.
but
God
I think,
forbid,
yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say, though, fam.
but I think love is more like in the actions than just saying it. You know what I mean?
That's a
Like
fact.
when I
African
look
That's a
out
love.
for my
fact.
bro, yeah, when I look out for my bro, give him advice, pull him to the side, things like that, show him like, yo, you're doing the right thing. That counts more than just, yo, I love you. Like, you know?
I
Yeah,
get
but
what you're
don't you
saying.
think that like I don't know? Don't you think that normalizing that would also help normalizing talk about your feelings in the black community, especially as men? Because a lot of times people they tend to look at that as like it's weakness. I feel like that's also the responsibility for like the amount of homophobia we have in the community. Like, nigga, that's some gay shit. Nigga, chill out. Like, for what? You know what I mean? Because you're talking about what's in your heart and how
Facts,
you
bro.
feel. Like, you're not trying to do some things with your man. You're just telling you, yo, I got love for you. So I don't know. I think it'd be important to do and like trying to break that stereotype of all that weirdness around it. Just tell your people you actually love them. Because, like Jimmy said, like, if your man passes away, you're like, I didn't say it. It's like, okay, but I showed it. But it's like, nah, but there's a difference between when you say you're like, no, fam, like, I'm letting you know, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, fam.
All right, one
Facts.
time, love for everyone in the chat. You already know what it is. Clear that out the
That's
way,
my
man.
Yeah.
Get that out the way,
guy.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
And take off your shades and say
Let me looking around and shit, all nervous. All right, yeah. Let's start. Let's get into the shit, like the actual current event and the news and shit. I'm gonna start off with this guy named Shane Dawson. You guys heard of him? He's a YouTuber. He has like 12 million followers or something like that on YouTube or subscribers.
Yeah, I've heard something about him.
Yeah, he makes this guy named Shane Dawson. He makes like clips or videos for kids. Like, I don't know exactly what his videos were. They're kind of just like wacky videos. He grew up, he came up in like the era of like 2010, 2012-ish, and he slowly transitioned into making like more descriptive documentaries about other YouTubers and stuff like that. But that was his field, right? But what happened recently is they dug up some shit about him, like his videos, things he said and stuff like that were really weird. Like, one of the things is the racism that he was doing. So he was say the N-word a lot. He had a character that he made like in blackface, wearing wigs. You know what I mean? Just being like saying the N-word, like, just doing some racist shit, right? And no one ever called him on his shit. He would be doing it around some black friends. And his defense was like, they think it's funny, so obviously it's funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
I have no idea. I know he's some white guy. I forget exactly where it is that he's from. But yeah, this came out fairly recently. That came out. And also the other thing, which is what was getting the most traction was the pedophilia shit. So what he was doing was like they dug up a bunch of shit. There's this he was on a podcast. I think it was his or somebody else's, I don't know, but he was talking about this little girl that he discovered or whatever. He's like, oh my god, like I found her, I saw her Instagram page. She had a lot of followers, and I looked her up and I saw she was kind of sexy. You know, she's a little sexy 6-year-old, blah blah. And it's like his co-host got uncomfortable. She's like, "Oh, okay, like chill out, don't talk like that." He's like, but you know, I'm joking. And then he started getting into saying like, why is it so wrong that people that Google child porn are frowned upon? It could just be their kink. So yeah, what do you guys think about this shit? Like, obviously they're canceling this nigga. But like, what do you?
That should never be normalized, bro. Should never be normalized. I think they're trying to normalize a lot of things, but that should never be normalized. You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It is? Yo, you crazy.
That's some creep shit, yo.
Big time. Like, it's just fucking nasty. And then there's another video that also came out of him looking at a poster of Willow when she's like 11 or something, and he's like fake jerking off to it. Yeah.
Yo, and he's still making videos right now?
I mean, I think he deleted all of his videos because he made an apology video, basically, you know, owning up to all the shit he did before, saying, you know, I was just in the closet, I was not uncomfortable with myself, and I was making these jokes to.
Yeah, let me say one thing. This is the craziest shit ever. You know why?
What?
Let's think of one person I'm gonna bring up, Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think of his acts. How long ago he was doing whatever he was doing to all these women, supposedly, in the past, and how recent this guy has actively been doing all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stuff with the kids, racism and all that. But no one has held him accountable in a sense where everything that he's built has been deprived from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's honestly white privilege at its finest.
Yeah. It's true, but I get where you're coming from, but I don't think the analogy is one for one because, I mean, to our knowledge, we don't know if he's actually had sex with kids. His crime right now is the stuff that he was saying that was really descriptive and disgusting, you know? But in the case of Cosby, it's like he was drugging these women and raping them, you know what I mean? So, but I get what you're saying, though, because like,
bro.
Don't come on, fam. It's more than one person saying this, so I don't know about the allegedly. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
You guys are on the side of Cosby? There's like 100 women that came out and said he did this. All similar stories. What more do you need?
What the hell?
It's 30 years ago.
Yo, 20 women came out and said, over 20 women came out and said, what's his name? Bill Simmons is guilty of it too.
Yeah, so
it's still allegedly because he's not locked up. He's still free. He's still doing his thing because they're lying. So you never know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Or you're talking about Russell Simmons, right?
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Russell Simmons.
I heard he's in Bali right now, right? Or is he's
in Bali, but you heard that. But I don't think you're allowed to say that they're lying because that's discrediting their whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
no.
I get what you're saying because like a lot of times,
bro.
You could say that, but don't tell them. Exactly, neither were you, right? But you could say allegedly, but you can't say that they're lying because, like you said, you weren't there.
But no, that's a thin line.
You just gotta say, "Yo, I was in there, so allegedly, bro." Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can just say allegedly. Don't say they're lying. Just say allegedly.
But Gilles, don't you think that's like a thin line to walk on? Because it's like, I understand what he's saying by saying allegedly, but it's like one thing is to have a claim, and then the second thing is to have proof.
Right. But again, I get it because women do lie about this shit sometimes, right? And that doesn't get talked about enough, right? But at the same time, I don't think a lot of men understand the other side of it when you've actually been raped and the amount of questioning people do to you. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? Imagine going through that trauma and then having to face all these questions.
Yeah, you would look cute with that.
You know what I mean? That's why it's like the whole believe all women shit. They might cancel me for this. I'm not with that because all of them Fam,
you can't be afraid of it though, fam.
But I'm saying,
Like,
okay, but it just
it's a
doesn't make
dialogue that you
sense to
have
believe, bro. Huh?
It's a dialogue that you have to have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can be on the same page, but you can't be like, okay, I have to agree with everything they say just to be on their side.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
if that's the approach you're taking, it's not the right approach.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Of like, that's why the whole believe all women. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't even believe all men. Like, I don't believe all of anything. Like, that doesn't make sense because that would imply that the system is not like accurate, or I mean, or it's not realistic. Because it's like, what? There's gonna be liars. So for you to say all of them, it's like, all right, like, you know,
and innocent until proven guilty, basically.
Yeah, but the thing is, another thing about rape is that even if you're innocent, that's still on you. That's gonna be on you for life. So that's why a lot of men, they try to, you know what I mean, push back on that shit of saying, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I get it. But again, on the other side, like I mentioned before, you get another line of questioning when you're the victim. And it's like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
I don't know about that though, bro.
About what?
About even if you're innocent, you're looked at as a rapist.
Yeah.
Like Charlemagne, he always talks about how he was accused of rape back in the days. And with everything that he's been doing now, when I look at Charlemagne, he's bigger than just a rapist.
To you. But guess what? There's still people online trying to cancel him for what happened. Even though he was proven innocent.
Bigger than that, bro.
But you're not understanding, though. I'm telling you, people are still going to try to do this regardless of what comes out in terms of the truth. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you come out innocent, you still have that shit to some people because like the accusation stuck. Regardless of what the verdict was, it stuck. Like, nah, you got rape on your shit. Like, nah, that's not cool, you know? Mm-hmm. So, of course, you're saying Charlemagne's bigger than that to you because you can see that, okay, obviously he didn't do this and he talked about it, whatever. But some people are just, they don't want to hear it. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, once that comes up, it sticks onto your body. So, I don't know.
But that's not even fair, bro. Those people are just closed-minded people.
100%. That's not fair.
If this whole thing is about a dialogue to where like everybody has to come to an understanding and move on one, you know what I'm trying to say, be on one page.
Yeah.
Be close-minded and be like, yo, even if you're innocent, I'm still looking at you as that person who, you know what I'm trying to say, tried something. You know what I'm saying? Accused of something. That's not fair to anybody. Like,
yeah, it's not.
Those people need to get checked. Like, we have to have a Me Too movement for those people. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, those people need to get checked.
Me Too.
Like, yo, honestly, like those people need to get checked. Like, whoever that is, bro, is like, you can't think like that for the rest of your life. Like,
yeah, I don't think. Good luck trying to change their mind because, like you said, they're just too hard-headed. They're not trying to reason with you. So whatever truth you put in front of them, they're gonna deny it. They're gonna close their eyes. They're saying that's not true. It's not my truth. So you're never gonna get anywhere with these people. Crazy. Sometimes it is crazy. It's absolutely insane that somebody's innocent and they're still. We talked about it on the last episode. Remember, of saying like, if you're innocent, people are gonna try to question it.
Shit, yeah.
Exactly. So. I don't know, man. We can just hope for things to get better. But yeah, that's that on Shane Dawson. This story kind of just broke right now. Like, I feel like it's still unraveling. But, I mean, we kind of mentioned it before, too. Like, Will Smith. Speaking of the Smith family. The amount of shit we've been seeing online about these people is fucking insane.
I hate to be my nigga Will, bro.
Yeah, what? I love Will. What?
I'm saying, like,
Will Smith is he's the smartest guy ever, man. The best deal.
You guys want to break down the story? Who wants to take it?
I think Coty wants to break it down.
I don't want to break it down.
You said he's the best guy. How though? What's the situation?
No, I'm just saying. I just love his the position that he took in the triangle. I love it.
So what's the position?
I love his position.
All right, so we're gonna break down the story.
The backstory is basically, bro, Will and Jada going through some shit, you know, and apparently took a break or some shit, and then August Alsina came in the picture. He started talking to Jada, and then allegedly, he got permission from Will that it's cool for him and Jada to keep seeing each other while they're working their shit out.
Yeah,
which I still don't believe, you know what I'm trying to say, because I can see Will doing some shit like that, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, And Will came out and said that's not true. And same thing with Jada. And so.
And I think Alsina, bro, August Alsina is going through a bunch of shit too, you know. I actually think he's lying.
But the thing about August is that he's been talking about his love for Jada for quite some time. Don't you remember that time, like I think it was last year or 2 years ago, where he posted Jada's love for my life, you guys will never understand, stuff like that. And he made a song about her. Do you remember he had that? It was like a text or something, but it was something crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. You
remember that, right? Mm-hmm. So that was happening. People were like, what the fuck is going on in the Smith house? And then that story just got deaded, and now this shit came back up. I don't know. Okay, the thing is, I don't think it's necessarily true, but part of me doesn't want to believe that it's not true. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know about that whole open marriage shit. I mean, the open marriage secret has been in Hollywood for like how many years? You know, they've been saying, you know, the Smiths are super open. They also say that Will Smith swings both ways. They also say, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't think we're ever going to know the reality, but all I know is that Jada is going to try to monetize this because you saw what she tweeted?
Oh, yeah.
She tweeted some self-healing needs to be done at the red table.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you put that on the show.
Yeah, and people are clowning her for
but that's what they do, though. That's what they do. They talk about everything. That's what I read about the Smith family. You know?
Yeah. And even then, it's like that's the trend of Hollywood. Like people are trying to clown her for, oh, you're trying to make money off your drama and your family. What are the Kardashians? The Kardashians have been doing that for 18 seasons, fam. 18.
Oh, 18.
Nah, but
yeah, man.
How can you compare the red table to Kardashians, fam? Come on.
No, I'm comparing the fact that people are trying to clown her for saying that she's trying to monetize her drama.
Oh, okay. My
bad. No, I'm not. What? You got to compare Keeping Up the Kardashians with Red Table?
No.
Red Table's actually doing
watch
some
the Red
shit.
Table?
Nah.
You watch it?
Nah, Red Table. You can actually. Nah. Watching. I watched it once. I watched when.
I feel like there's a lot of
couple people, but yeah, you can walk away with a lot of pointers. That's a fact.
Yes,
a lot of pointers.
Yeah, yes. You can walk away with a lot of pointers. And what I like about it is like I like the fact that like for me personally, like I've watched a lot of conspiracy videos about Will having different women and stuff like that. Like people have been on that. Like this has already been happening a long time ago. You know what I mean? And after hearing about word broke out that they had an open relationship, it just made sense because Will, you know, like the way she perceives her love for Will and their relationship, the companionship that they have, seems very open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So it's definitely something that like the truth will always be exposed. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you know, he like him telling August like, yo, yeah, you can slide on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy doing some other shit. You know what I mean? That's some G shit, bro. That's some yo.
So you support open marriage? Is what you're saying? Like, would you do something like that? Would you try an open marriage?
Of course, Scotty would, bro.
Yo, say that again.
That's what it sounded like.
Yo,
would you try an open marriage? Would you try an open marriage with like your marriage? You and your wife, would you have an open marriage?
Yo, to be honest, if it's to fix things, you know what I mean, to bring things together or make it stronger.
This nigga's a cuck.
That's crazy, bro.
This nigga's a cuck. Imagine a nigga, bro. Twitter.
Nah, I would never. That's the thing. I would never let a nigga crush my wife. That's one
thing.
That's what we're talking about, though.
Yeah, listen. Imagine you're coming home from work.
What's up?
Your favorite food is eaten halfway. Your bed is warm. Oh, my bad, nigga. He's like, I didn't know you came back home early.
So you don't want them to have sex? Just talk. What do you
I can't believe you said that, bro.
I'm playing, bro.
Explain it though.
What I'm saying is, no, I just rate the position that Will took. I just like the position that he took. You know what I mean? He took control. He assessed the whole situation. He said like in Will's mind, I think he's like, it's better she stays happy than moving on. You know what I'm saying? So he gave the guy the blessings. He did his thing with his wife, bro, and that was it.
That sounds crazy, bro.
It sounds insane. It sounds absolutely fucking nuts.
Yo, it sounds crazy.
Like
but think of it though. They've experienced everything in life.
I pray God never gives me a Jada. Listen, bro, from Pac, listen, from Tupac to this, Tupac was my soulmate. Nigga, I'm here. Like, what are you talking about? Telling the whole world, like, me and Tupac got something different, something special. Will's like, all right, hi, I gotta take that.
He's an interview too, like listening.
Yeah, and now it's like, here goes August Alsina. Who's next? Just Will's going through it, man.
But don't you think Will knew what he was getting into? Come on, bro. I think Will. I think we're right now what we're doing, fam. We're undermining Will's decisions, fam, because he, as a man, you obviously know what you're getting yourself into once you get married to a person. He knew,
but sometimes girls go on spiritual journeys, fam.
Yeah.
They go on spiritual journeys. I found myself. I think I should have multiple partners.
That's Jada. I think she had an epiphany, man, because he met her. Take this in. How the hell am I meeting a woman? We're getting super close, right? And all she can think about and talk about is a guy that she fantasized about having the rest of her life with. But in reality, it's not that.
I guess you're right. You're actually right.
So, Will Smith knows, like, he knew what he was getting himself into.
No, but he's right, because Jada was talking about Pac for a long time. I'm sure, you know what I mean? Not just to the public. So Will knew the relationship she had with Pac, and he still decided to, you know what I mean, make her his partner. So he's right to a point.
Yes.
But you can talk about how Jada talks about Pac all the time. That's a lie, bro. Like, who's she gonna talk, bro? You see interviews. Yeah, she talks about it when she get asked. But other than that, she does. I love that. You know what I'm trying to say?
She probably does.
Definitely acting like you're in the house. What the hell?
Yeah. She probably talking about it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pac used to do that.
Oh my God! Imagine living a life like that.
Huh? I think, oh my God, Pac ate pizza just like that.
And I think the problem too, though, fam, I think because he passed away too. So it's like a memory that, you know what I'm trying to say, you can't get rid of.
I'm competing with the dead nigga. Imagine.
No.
What could have been?
Yo, come on, bro. That's why Will, he's at ease. You know what I'm trying to say? You can talk about it all you want, but he's not here.
I mean, that's the real nigga stance. That's the real nigga stance. Like, he's dead, I'm alive. Now what? You know.
But if he was alive and she's talking like that, then that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a factor.
If he's alive, go fuck him right now. Leave me, bro. Like, imagine that shit. No. I can't handle that shit, fam. But
the Will Smith family, they need to be embraced, fam. They need to be, you know what I'm trying to say?
Treasure.
Like, they're in that, bro. Yeah, fam.
Yeah, they're an important family.
You gotta look up to them. Their family. What the fuck did you do?
Quickly cut off his arms, bro. What's wrong with vegan niggas? Jesus Christ. I think it's time for a break. Hold on.
They're going crazy with these posters.
My nigga, I just hit record. All right, and we're back. We took a little break. All right, so let's get back into it. So, Akademiks. He's another one that's currently in the news right now for being crazy, dog. Like, Dan, do you want to take the story? Or do you want me to break it down?
You can break it down.
All right. So it started with Freddie Gibbs. So Freddie Gibbs was talking about Jadakiss, and he just said Jadakiss is not a relevant rapper.
No, not Jadakiss.
What the fuck? What am I saying?
Oh my God, Jadakiss?
Young Jeezy. I'm thinking of Jadakiss because the thing.
Jadakiss is relevant. He's well relevant.
Yo, Jadakiss during the versus battle was fucking nuts. And all yellow niggas drunk out of his mind, vibing out. The nigga knew he won.
It was no competition.
Yeah, he's taking the top off the bottles, dropping the cap and everything. You know?
Yeah.
But back to the matter at hand. So, in the Akademiks thing, what happened was Freddie Gibbs was talking about Young Jeezy, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Young Jeezy. He was saying he's not a relevant rapper, and for some reason, Akademiks threw his hat in the fucking fight, and he's like, actually, if you're gonna call him irrelevant, then you're irrelevant because you sold 35,000 or something like that. I don't know how much he sold, whatever. He only sold this much, so obviously you're not irrelevant. Bro, Freddie Gibbs took that shit and just started punching the fuck out of fucking Akademiks. I don't even know what tweet he started with. All he did was Yeah. He's like, I'll give any bad bitch $5,000 if she says she fucked Akademiks. And then from then he went into like Akademiks start going crazy, saying I got more money to you, blah blah blah. He's like, yo, you got if you have this energy, you better call my everyday struggle. He goes, I'm gonna squeeze your titties on camera.
Oh,
Akademiks. My nigga,
Freddie's crazy, dog.
He's a funny.
Freddie's from the streets, eh? Yo, it's
he's really, he's really in it.
Yeah. And so they just start going crazy, and then Akademiks start going on his fucking Twitch and going crazy. He did a 7-hour stream.
What?
7 hours of him just drunk out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like sipping the Hennessy, going crazy, talking to.
You watched those?
You watched the whole 7 hours?
The whole 7 hours? No. But the thing is, listen. Confession time. So when I go to bed, sometimes if I can't sleep, I'm like, let me put on Akademiks Twitch, and I fall asleep blessed.
What?
Fam, listen.
Wow.
I'm not the only nigga to do this.
Akademiks?
That is crazy.
Akademiks, bro.
Bro, listen. Why do people not fuck with Akademiks?
I grew out of it.
Oh, really? Everyone
when he first came out, he came out with the news. It was like, okay, he filled you in. Yeah. But now it's like he's trying to put in his own little twist, and he's kind of like,
he's biased. He's friends with a lot of the. He's in communication with a lot of the rappers, right? But the thing is that what he did wrong. Okay, first of all, he's covering hip hop, right?
Right.
As we know, hip hop, there's a certain poise about snitches. There's a certain poison, but there's a certain stigma that comes with people that are informants. Mm-hmm. You go from being the number one guy.
Hold on to that. Hold on. Word of the day: informants. Hold on to that word. Right? Go on. Hold on to that word. I'm gonna bring it back for a second. You know where I'm going, right?
I tripped you up, guy.
You sent me a stick. But with informants, right? But then you're gonna go. You go from doing that. Then now the biggest informant in hip hop. He's beat a flipping, what are those cases? A RICO case?
I think so.
Yeah,
he beat it. He snitched. He came back home. He's number one at 6'9", and you have the 69. Number one 16. Yeah, 69. You have the number one news outlet for hip hop.
Yeah,
for young artists that are coming up for the new generation. Mm-hmm. Breaking bread and breaking ties, building bridges with this guy, and then you have. It's really weird because it's like you're normalizing shit that we all believed that we were not supposed to do, and we're supposed to be all stand-up guys, if you want to call it, or whatever.
Right.
So now it's like it's normalized to hang out with someone that folded, someone that is ready to change whatever he believes in. You know what I mean? But like you can't really do that in hip hop. It's not hip hop wasn't built on stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, yes, I agree with that. But we're going into a tangent because you guys are just killing me for watching Akademiks before bed. But anyways, back to the story at hand. So things went left on his stream because he was just going crazy. You know, he was on a Henny rant. He was going crazy to everyone. Meek Mill, Freddie Gibbs, anybody who like slighted him. He's like, oh, exactly what he's doing right now. That's what he's doing. Like, fuck all you niggas. You know, just being crazy.
Real shit?
Well, not yesterday, but he does that on the stream. Where he's like, he rushed to get a bottle of Hennessy when Drake was about to take a shot. This is when the Drake mixtape came out a few months ago, maybe like a month, 2 months ago, whatever. Like Drake's like, okay, shots up for everyone. This man ran to his kitchen, got a bottle.
Wow.
Like, Drake about to take a shot. This nigga is 28 years old doing this.
He wasn't always like that, was he? Nah, he was more relaxed. Now he's really like coming out. Like all his qualities are showing and how he really is, and it's like it's coming back to him.
I think everything went left for him after they stopped doing everyday struggle for him.
I mean, they're still doing it.
Not for him. I mean, after Joe Budden left. My bad. Joe Budden.
I mean, you could even say that when Joe was still there, it was not good for him because Joe would just pick on him. Joe would pick on him. Erykah Badu would pick on him. Everyone picks on Ak. Everyone. Because they always make fun of his appearance too. Like, it's just you can't catch a break.
Bro, back then I could watch a whole EP of Everyday Struggle.
Yeah.
But nowadays I can't even do that, bro. I can't even watch 5 minutes. Even a soundbite, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I can't. Yeah, me neither. I can't.
Like Joe Budden, he was just holding down the whole show. So Akademiks is just you look at him like as a student and learning. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But now, because every time he left, Joe would like page him and
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a lane, and he's just all over the place. I'm like, I'm good with this guy, bro.
Yeah. But so anyway, back to the stream. Like, what was going crazy with the stream is he mentioned Chrissy Teigen, which is John Legend's wife, and essentially what he says like, nah, watch your bitch, basically, like, watch her fucking mouth, tell her to stay in her place. She came for me. Akademiks, he's talking to John Legend like wilding, bro. And so you know what I mean, that whole stream was going on, whatever, that came out. Fast forward to, I think it was like 2 days. Well, I guess. Yeah, 2 days later, it came out. I mean, people were reviewing it and stuff like that, and then Complex got a hold of it, and they were not fucking with it. They're like, you're going to have to, apologize. And that's what he explained on today's stream this morning. He was like, Complex reached out to me. They told me they were really messing with me, talking like that about women. Like, he can do the rap shit, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's his own thing, but they're not going to condone him talking down to a woman like that. So
I think that's crazy, man. Like he talks shit about rappers, and now that he talks about this little girl, it's like it's an issue. Like, what the fuck?
She's a grown woman, one, and two. It's because
John Legend, bro.
Yeah, it's because Complex right now is in hot water with women. Like they've had women employees of color come out and say like Complex is racist. They don't treat women with the same, the same care and stuff like that.
What is Chrissy? What is she?
She's, I don't know. She looks mixed as fuck. Like I don't think she's even black.
It doesn't matter,
She's white,
bro.
Fam.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, fam. You don't talk about man's wife like that, bro.
Yeah, you don't. It's completely out of line. The reason why he did it, though, he said, is because she came for him. Like she either retweeted or liked a tweet that involved Akademiks and Tekashi having sex or something like that, or just being gay. And he wasn't fucking with that.
Yo, you see the hypocrisy, bro? Wasn't he the same one calling Mika a hypocrite, bro? Like, what the hell?
Right, but it's on many levels. Because the thing is, everyone makes fun of Akademiks, and then when he shoots back, that's when he gets in trouble. And it's like,
Yo, this guy low-key defending Ak, bro.
No, I'm getting the fam. For a fact, everyone, Ak is the media's punching bag.
No.
Ak is not a punching bag. Huh?
He's been a
pick some people, but yo,
of course, he's
that
a punching
platform.
Bag. Yeah, I'm not saying he's innocent at all. I'm saying he's a punching bag, right? But he also does that to Nav. He the relationship he has with Meek is different because they both don't like each other. It's not just a one-way thing. It's both ways.
Even way before, he used to like pick on Meek, and he used to pick on a lot of guys. Like I'm not the type of guy to like read the comments and like go on Twitter and go through all the news feed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I watch his videos, he picks on people, bro. Like, I can tell when he talks about a guy that he likes, and a guy that he doesn't fuck with.
Clear.
Bro.
He does. He makes that distinction. That distinction is clear.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's wrong with that though?
No, we're not saying there's anything wrong with it. You don't come for defense and be like, yo, he's a punching bag. Like that's a platform that you have. You have a voice. Right. You can't be biased. I'm just saying,
who says you can't be biased? I think that you can if you acknowledge it. But if you have a platform and you're trying to say that you're the neutral platform, and you are biased, and that's bullshit. But if you're gonna be that platform and you're gonna admit to your biases, then what's wrong with that? Saying like I only like this thing.
But I don't talk down on people.
Yeah, he does
be biased. No,
does.
You can be biased all you want, but you can't talk down on people. Not because
that's
you don't like them.
And because he has a big platform, and you're right, because he can influence a lot of things, and that's fucked up. But he does admit to his biases though. He always
instigates a lot of beefs. He used to instigate a lot of beefs. Remember back in the Chirac days?
Oh, that was when he was like coming up. That was
he was wild.
What?
Man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you know how many niggas?
You felt like you were in Chirac, like when you heard this guy speak, like he knows everything. Like just this is going on with this and this gang and this. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Man.
Yeah,
I wasn't even watching that shit.
The Grim Reaper fan because of him.
Yeah, no.
He needs to be careful though, man. I think it might come back to him.
It will, and it is.
I don't know, fam.
Yeah.
Fam, it is.
Fast forward to today. Yeah, fast forward today. That's essentially what's happening. So Complex suspended him for 2 episodes of their show, and Twitch removed him from the platform because they don't condone hateful speech and abuse of alcohol.
So like that's what he used to get paid though, right? So you get paid off of Twitch?
Bear money, yeah, bro. In the stream I'm watching, bare people donating $100. Like it's insane, and you have the subscription fee. because like for you to subscribe to Twitch, you get like a monthly fee or whatever. So
that's a whole revenue.
In other words, you won't be able to sleep now.
no, that's right. Listen, I can do the old ones, but no, you're right. It's it's. I mean, it's pretty impactful. You're right. It's also a stream of money that's just cut off for him, right? But
you just bought that house.
I think it's good. Financially, it's good, yo. I think.
You have to deal with the lease, fam. You have to move out, fam.
Fam, you got it. He paid the cash.
He did?
He paid for his house cash.
You have to pay for the water bill and shit like that, fam.
Of course, yeah. Oh, but he has like multiple businesses, so he says he's fine. But
no, I mean, financially, I think he's good.
Yeah. Financial.
Find a location, bro. He's gonna have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about people saying they purchase things cash without seeing the actual result, like the actual paperwork?
I mean, I'm from a time or like a place where it's like you don't have to say, you don't have to announce what you're getting. Like,
so a man like him of his stature announcing that he bought a new house, paid it cash. I don't have to owe nobody no money. Is that something to look at and be like, okay, I believe this guy, or is it just like, okay, you're just saying shit to say shit?
Yeah, I have no judgment on that because I wouldn't mix shit up to make myself. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you come out and be like, yeah, I caught the whole crib cash, then that's on you, bro. If it's fake, you're gonna feel it. If it's real, then props to you. I'm trying to say, like, I can't judge for that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he kept saying. It's like, I pay for this shit cash. Let me see your paperwork. I pay for this shit cash. So, I mean, hopefully he lands on his feet and he stays fine. But
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs though, man. He should just leave and start his own shit like Joe Budden, like,
No.
I mean, he already has. He already has his own shit. Like his own shit but the thing is, it got cut off.
But the thing is, you guys are not taking it in. Yeah. He's handicapped.
How so?
How?
He's handicapped.
Yeah, he is, bro.
How?
He's not good with the OGs, bro. And the little niggas that he you know what I'm trying to say? He looks out for it. They have no pull in the game. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? If he was to start his own thing, he needs those plugs from like the OGs, and the OGs don't fuck with him. Like, I don't even think Jada Kids, Fabulous, like the real OGs, but don't fuck with him, bro. So Joe Budden started his own shit because Diddy fucks with him, Charlemagne fucks with him.
That's not why.
But you know why? But those people are credible sources because they pull leverage and they create a certain. It's like.
Hold on. Before you get into that, I'm just gonna correct that. Joe Budden didn't need them though. That's the thing. Like, Joe Budden was already moving by himself, right? But it's like he was able to reach out to those people to elevate his shit, sure. But in terms of need, he was always an independent guy. He had his podcast from time, you know. And he's always able to cultivate an audience from Joe Budden TV, which was like from early 2000s to the podcast he has now. You know what I mean? But of course, Revolt TV comes in clutch and stuff like that. But for you to say need, I don't know about that. Like, he didn't have to check in with OG. You know, he's in touch with OGs, but he doesn't need him. Ak is still young in the game. He hasn't put in those years that Joe Budden has, right? So he doesn't be as respected. And plus, the way he goes about his business, people don't like it. You know, so you're right. Ak would need the OGs.
It's a whole new generation too, though.
Yeah, but I feel.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I just feel as though we skipped over one thing and one simple word.
Yep.
Relationships. Mm-hmm. That's the thing that we skipped over. We can acknowledge the OGs, yes, but the word relationships is something that that Joe Budden was able to use as leverage substantially, because reaching out to like a guy that had like a man like Diddy, having a network with an actual infrastructure, and then having ties with being connected with Charlemagne that's in a system with the great infrastructure like the Great Breakfast Club show. All of these ties obviously made him and put him in a certain box, but also helped him create a certain lane for himself.
But what are you talking about? This connection with Charlemagne, like. Joe Budden also did radio before, you know what I mean, when he was still rapping, and this was like in 2002.
No, but if he was to be in that lane of Akademiks and where he picks like fight with everybody, like you know what I'm trying to say? If he wasn't good with Charlemagne and he was dissing Charlemagne for no reason, and he's picking side and talking to Charlemagne's enemy, you know what I'm trying to say? Like you're just ruining your future, you know what I'm trying to say? Because you never know when you're burning bridges for nothing. Like why?
But I feel like I don't know. Again, that sounds like Charlamagne paved the way for Joe Budden, and that's not the case.
It's not the case.
No, we're not saying that. Joe Budden, I think Joe Budden is actually talented, bro.
He's smart. He's mad smart.
You know what I'm trying to say? But it's about relationships where you can't burn bridges. You never know when you need someone. You know.
Oh, of course.
Basically, in general.
But the thing is,
let's say 10 years.
Yeah, go on.
Let's say 10 years ago, if he was to like this Diddy for no reason and like you know, I'm trying to say calling us type of names, now he would be on Revolt.
That's
you know.
True. Yeah,
like,
but he's also the king. But the thing is, he would also get into like he's like the king of beefs. He would get into so many rap beefs that were so unimportant and like nobody. You know what I mean? Like people are like, why'd you start this? You're like, nah. Like I feel like boom, 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 boom. You know, like I feel like the most recent example of this is the Drake thing, where he's like, nah, Drake is talking to me. I know he is, and everybody's looking at him like, he's not. And it's like he was right.
Me.
Yeah. His voice is pretty annoying at times, but
like I said, if Ak were to go independent, he's handicapped.
I want to see, though, man. Like being suspended from your own show. Yeah, I feel like he should go independent. Like being suspended from your own show. Who wants that? You know, he should look to ways to build his own thing and just start thinking about that. You know.
Okay, so what is building his own thing besides YouTube? That's the biggest platform that he has right now.
Yeah,
go on YouTube and Twitch. Do a podcast, do something else. Like just try a new avenue, you know?
People are saying that in the comments a lot too, saying, hey, just start the podcast. But it's like he was already
as much shit as you want.
But he's already doing that on the Twitch. You know what I mean? And he's getting paid for it directly. So I mean, now he has no choice. He has to find something else to speak his mind. But the Twitch thing was perfect for him.
I think he with this whole thing, I think he ruined his reputation in the long term, bro.
I mean, I feel like that was already ruined.
He's gonna I didn't even know he was doing all that shit, drinking on live and talking shit. That's a bad look, bro. Like I remember, the reason why I started looking on the funny, bro, when Nipsey Hussle came on Complex and cut right before the show started because he doesn't fuck with Act, you know, just they didn't get eye to eye, bro. Nips and Act.
Okay, he was trying to talk to him beforehand.
Yeah, he was trying to show him, but from then on, I'm like, this guy is different, bro.
I didn't know about that. But anyway, guys,
you never hear that?
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they were supposed to shoot early morning. They had a dispute.
Yeah, he showed up and everything, bro.
Wait, Joe Budden was there too?
No.
Yes. After?
Yeah, after. I think after. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that. But anyway, guys, let's get into the silly shit. All right, let's get into the silly shit. All right, what we got? Let's start with. I mean, we got a long list of silly shit right here, but I mean, I guess I'll start with this one. So my girl, I'm rubbing my hands still. My girl wants me to watch porn on ethical sites.
What?
Listen. So that's my reaction exactly. So she's saying that it's like with sites like Pornhub or like the tube sites, stuff like that. Like sometimes the girls that are on the pages don't consent to being on there. So she's like, you can actually search porn there where it's like the people are consenting and willing to be doing this. So you know what I mean? It's like pay for it even if you have to. But I'd prefer you do that than do that.
Yo,
I said absolutely not. Ethical sites are sites where the women, you know what I mean? They're actually like, okay, I'm allowing this video to be on this website.
But Gilles,
your favorite
category. Your favorite category is amateur.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I was like, I'm not even gonna think about the ethical shit. Like, are you crazy? I mean, that sounds fucked up, me saying I'm anti-ethical. But you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, no. Like, the amateur shit is the best shit ever. There's no way I'm going to not watch amateur.
Would you believe me if I tell you this is my first time ever hearing shit, bro?
Same here, bro. I never heard of it.
What the fuck?
About ethical porn sites?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's bro, it's a crazy world, man. I'm telling you.
Yo, watch that public shit, yo.
Have you ever watched porn with your girl?
I think so. I think as a joke, but like, not seriously.
I said seriously.
I know this guy played it. You want to see a reaction.
No, it wasn't. I've done that with a lady once, but I think that. I don't remember how that went though. To be honest, I don't remember how that went. But like now with my current girlfriend, no. You guys?
Yo, man, I had to slow up on pornography, bro.
What happened?
I don't know, like the whole act. It's not really right. Like, you know, like when you think about it, like just think of yourself. Like, you know what you should do?
Fam, what? Like,
Yo, bro, you ever recorded yourself watching it?
Whoa.
What?
Get out. This guy
No,
said,
I'm
have you
saying,
ever
it's just
recorded yourself watching porn?
I'm
What
just
the
saying,
fuck?
like, it's yourself, right? It's what you're doing, right?
This nigga, yo, fam. Fam. Yo, this guy's on Chatterbait, fam.
No, I'm,
If I click on the video and I see this nigga with shades on and his legs busted open, talk about, hey, daddy.
Look, I'm saying I never done it.
Hey, yo,
like,
what the fuck?
You know what I mean? It's the thought of it, fam.
Yo, fam.
The thought of it is just, it's a way to get you
bro.
to quit, fam. It's a way to get you to quit. Just like, yo, what are you really doing? You know what I mean? You look silly doing it, fam.
The way he paused before you started talking, bro. Yo, you done it, fam.
Yeah,
nah,
no,
why
you
would
look
I do
insane.
that?
You're right. You're hunched over. You're like mechanical. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you're getting rid of the demons. You know, so it's only a normal thing to do. I don't think
that's not the way, fam.
What is the way? Every time with a woman?
Yeah.
Yo,
nigga, like the fuck?
I was told. I won't lie. I what happened was I ran into some older guys, right? And they're spinning me some game and stuff like that, right? And we were talking about life and metaphysics and spirituality, just life in general, women and stuff like that, right? And they were telling me, and I had a question. I was like, yo, like, and these guys are like twice my age, right? Twice our age, actually. So I asked them, like, what do you guys feel about like pornography and watching porn? They're like, yo, you have to stop. You can't do that. They're like, you can't watch porn. You can't let your meat get used to your hands.
No.
They're like, don't be that guy.
Crazy,
yeah, like don't be that guy that's gonna have sex with a woman you can't come, and you have to beat yourself to come on top of her. And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah, cause your dick is used to your mammies, your you know what I mean? I forgot the word that he put for your hands. I was like, damn, all right, man. I'm like, I'm gonna stick to that still. Like, I'm actually gonna you know. And he's like, that's why I have 3 to 4 girlfriends, bro. Cause
wow,
bro. You know
that's
what I'm
we're trying to get to. Like, that's.
I was like, yo,
it always ends up to polygamy, fam.
Always comes back to that.
I leave 4 or 5.
I think that, bro, he has a point.
Me?
Yeah, no, I think he has a point, bro. But the thing is, everything in moderation. You know what I mean? It's true. If you do beat your meat too much, you are going to only get used to nutting the way that you know what I mean? But if you do it here and there, then it's like, yeah, it's normal. It's fine. But nah, I'm happy I've never gone to a space where, and there's a point where I watched a lot of porn, bro. But I'm happy there's a space where it's like, it was never like, oh, I have to beat myself to nut. Like, no. But there's definitely times where it's like you watch too much porn, it's like you're lasting mad long. You're like, bro, I'm actually tired. Like, nah. But in that case, I never had to be like, let me beat myself up to nut. At that point, I have a problem. Like, I'd be like, no. If Coochie's not doing it for you, fam, you need to go see a doctor. You know what I mean? Like, that's a serious issue. But no.
Gonna switch over? You're gonna go to more ethical sites, or?
Hell no. What? No. I mean, yeah. I'll consider it.
I consider it, dog.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that
This
shit.
guy on it, yo.
But Coutinho, still, you're talking about your OGs. Bro. I gotta. Apparently, men can squirt. Take it away.
Yo, my older head, you know what I mean, OG, that's what he was telling me. Cause he's like, yo, he's like, yo, have you ever gotten like have you ever gotten your best head ever? Like, and I'm like, yeah, I can recall having like crazy stupid head. But then he's like, did you squirt?
Yo, who's this OG?
Bro, I was fucked up.
Yo, how is he positioned when he's asking you this? That's not an OG. It's a fake OG, fam.
It's a fake OG, dog.
Yeah.
What was his explanation?
Word.
Broski, the man's telling me this. We're at a vegan restaurant. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm eating. Like all the men are outside. We're eating. Like
he's vegan too.
Yeah.
Can't trust vegan OGs, bro. Man, what's the explanation behind this?
Deadass. He's like, bro, he felt his spirit leaving when he was getting head. He's like, that's when he knew he got the best head of his life. But then I'm like, so where's she today? He's like, yeah, I had to cut her off.
Dude, that's real. That's the realest answer right there. That is okay. He's talking real shit. That is facts. Because if a nigga's like, oh, I still got in touch, nah. At that point, it's like crack. It's like you got to put the crack down. You can't be 40 doing crack anymore, you know. So it's like you have to cut her off. But that's real. There's been times where it's like my soul left your body. Nah. That's. But squirt though, nah. That's a weird.
I wouldn't say squirt.
I think that's some vegan shit, bro. I think, real shit, bro. I seen some shit like that too, but I think it's only vegan niggas, bro.
Wait, you seen some shit like that?
Yeah, I mean, like,
yo.
Alright, whatever, bro.
That's crazy.
I seen that shit on IG, bro. I read it. I'm like, what the hell?
What are you talking about, fam?
I read it, fam, from one of them pages, bro. Shaka Bar, one of them pages, fam.
Shaka Bar said man can squirt?
Yeah, no. It's the whole text, bro. He said, I read it.
What was on there? What was on the text?
I can't recall the whole text, but some along those lines, the vegan man, they bust differently, bro. Like, I'm talking not Koti only has like a few years on him. I'm talking about niggas that been vegan for the whole life.
Yeah,
that's what I read. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, so when he told me, OG told me, yo, niggas can squirt, I was like, damn, bro, I don't know what type of shit you been on. He's like, yo, when you get the best head of your life, that shit gonna happen to you, bro. Your soul gonna leave.
Okay, but I don't think. Why do you call it squirt?
No,
Is that just not?
Yeah, like
he told me, he's like, yo, bro, I couldn't stop shooting.
Yeah, then he's peeing on her, fam.
That's facts. He's definitely peeing, bro. Niggas like, peeing everywhere and shit.
Emptying out the whole clip, fam. Taking a leak, bro.
Yo, bro.
You guys said empty the whole clip, bro.
Bro, the crazy part is he said he had no control, fam.
Yeah, that's definitely pee, fam. Yeah, shit, bro.
Broski, when he told me that, bro, I was like, yo, I guess I never had the best head of my life yet, yo.
So that's what you're looking for now?
Huh?
Bro.
Yo, like August Alsina said, bro, yo, I'm trying to live life at its highest level, fam.
All right. On that note, we're gonna take a break. A second. All right, and we're back from break. All right, action. What were we talking about off camera?
I was just talking about how I'm like a magical, matchmaker,
Yeah, you hook your
I
friends
like
up
to
with
hook magic. Like it's. But that's too much for what I mean right now, fam.
What? Yo, bro, you never hooked up nobody with no one, fam. What are you talking about, bro? Like,
alright. Yeah, that's too much detail, fam.
There's always that person in the group that has, the links and always hooks people up. I feel like I've done that for my boys though, for real. Like I've hooked them up where it's like, don't do that. I've definitely hooked up my niggas. First of all, you don't go out. And this I'm talking about like back then. You niggas didn't go out like that. You guys you niggas, bro. You guys go out to the wrong
outside, man.
Listen, you're outside, but you're not in the spots. I'm saying like before.
You're talking about apartment 200, dog.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about more than just that. I'm talking about the spots that I went to. Like before, I used to show you guys. Reach this spot. You guys, I don't know.
Yo, bro.
Because you guys would go to like $20, $50 clubs. L.
I swear days too.
What's the problem with that? Are you saying is it too expensive or too cheap?
I'm saying that's too expensive. Why would you pay $50 to get into a club?
Bro, if you want quality shit, bro, you have to,
You're out of your mind. The girls you come out with out of those clubs, fam, quality? Fam, you follow her, you have 10 niggas mutuals. You're talking about quality. You're out of your mind. As soon as
community, dog.
Exactly. As soon as she gives me her IG and I see also following, I'm like, bro, put that in the trash. That's already.
Really, you still won't pursue it? Like if she
I'm
has
lying.
mutuals?
I'll pursue. But I still feel like I'm like, bro. Like I know that's not a serious thing.
It comes with the game though, fam. The game, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be some niggas, bro.
I love finding unicorns.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? Because sometimes you know which niggas beat. Like, you know, if it says also followed by boom, 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 you know what type of relationship it was. You know there wasn't no friendship there. You know this is like a...
That's how you know which category they fall under, though, fam. It's just following certain niggas, but you know those niggas, you know, demons, fam. So you like...
Yeah, exactly.
I know too many demons, dog.
Until she puts an elbow to your fucking chest like, nah, you're not going to be next. Then what?
Are you crazy? Nah, bro. Come on.
All right, nigga.
Unfollow. Unfollow.
That's funny. But no, bro. The spots I was going to is like fun. Like $10 cover.
Me, my thing, bro, yo, fam.
Yeah.
I just don't want niggas looking for credit for over nothing, bro. If you actually hook me up, bro, then we have understanding. Don't be like, yo, I'm here hooking niggas up with things left and right. The whole summer's, bro, it's on me. Don't claim that, bro.
The whole summer's on me.
No, you can't claim before. You have to claim after the fact.
That's what some niggas with shades do, fam.
Well, yo, the thing is, bro, you guys, I don't know, you guys don't see it, but I see it, bro. I done it.
I mean, the people you're hooking up have to see it, you know? The people you're hooking up have to see that it's happening.
Exactly, fam.
Then how are you hooking them up then? This guy's like, I sent it to you.
Exactly. He was probably just there, crack a smile, fam. He's getting all the credit, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so back into silly shit. What else do we have? Do we want to do silly shit still? Or do we want to do listener questions? What do you guys say?
I wanted to talk about how women love toxicity. Like, you know what I mean? In this day and age, like that's what I noticed. You guys don't notice that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, women. I don't hate women. I need to always say this because there's this narrative that I hate women. I need to say it. That's facts.
Then you need to have those people on here and debate, bro. You can't be on
a
lookout like that at all times, fam.
But you know what's crazy though? When you get them on these kind of platforms, they don't know what to say. You know, it's like
when you win.
Right.
But it's not even a win. It's kind of just an uncomfortable moment where it's like, oh,
the default,
I feel like you're always uncomfortable, bro. Every time we talk about women, bro, you're like, yo, my hands are clean.
I mean, I have to, cause like, fam, there's this narrative that people push. It's like it's on Twitter. It's in text conversations. People just think, nah, Gilles hates women. It's like,
nah. Yeah, never mind.
But yo, look, all I'm saying is from my perspective, like, I've tried, bro, dealing with women in a good, like, mannerable, like, you know what I mean, polite way, and then I tried the toxic shit. And the toxic shit, bro, is, bruh, that's when it's crazy, bro.
He's prospering. What section? What section you prospering the most?
Toxic, bro. Yeah, bro. Let me tell you a story, right? So me and this girl, right?
Yeah.
This is fairly recent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and her were having like a back and forth. You know, the whole situation is already toxic. So I ended up calling her like a bitch, and she slapped me.
What?
She slapped you, fam?
She slapped me across the face, bro.
That nigga said, do it again. That nigga said, do it again. Do it again.
First time. Look,
take your shoes off.
Girl ever put hands on me, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, you know, it's mad quiet. So I'm looking at her. Yo, I know it's not the first time you got slapped. I'm like, what? I'm like, at that point, bro, I'm like, yo.
He's calling you a bitch. That's fucked up.
But I laughed, right?
I mean, what else can you do? You can't not do anything else.
Yeah, bro. I just laughed, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna have to, punish you. You know what I mean? So, this is a real life story, fam.
Touche.
Boom, I punished her. I dealt with it. My nigga, take this in. Bro, after that night, bro,
it
was like, wanted like a part 2 of the punishment. Like, you know what I mean? They'll punish me again. I'm on like part 10 right now. It's crazy.
That's my nigga.
It's real shit though, fam.
That's crazy, man.
That's
a funny story.
I can tell your sex life is a 10 right now, bro.
Mad punishments.
It is ridiculous. Yeah.
Yo, fam. That's crazy, bro.
Big dick energy.
And they love that shit, fam. So just like, I just keep it going and shit.
Yeah. That's a funny
Yo,
story.
London living
yo.
right now. London, you clearly living, fam.
No.
nigga, bro.
Tell these niggas over here, fam.
Let's get some straight, fam. If a woman that I chill with, when I don't even know her, I'm just trying to deal with that, bro. If she slaps me, bro, I'm walking away from that. I have no respect for her, bro. Yo,
she gonna call you a pussy, fam.
Jimmy's gonna punch her back, bro.
Bro, yo, maybe, bro, those are the consequences. Maybe those are the consequences. He called her a bitch, so maybe, you know what I'm saying, she had a reason to, you know what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, once that happened, bro, there's no going back to let's you know, keep up the plan and let's go deal with the matters. Nah, bro, it's done. All right, that happened. Let's go our separate ways, bro. But clearly it worked for you, fam. I don't know.
But it's what I'm noticing though, fam. Like what the hell? Like from my experience, fam.
I feel like it depends on the girl, to be honest. Like actually, no, that's not true. If a girl were to snap me, I'd be like, all right, like,
you walk away from it, bro. Like, it's over, dog.
Like, what are you doing? That's not, you know what I mean? Nah.
But are you gonna keep talking to her? That's the question, fam.
Nah, probably not. No.
So why can't you just agree with me?
I just don't. Nah. don't worry about that.
Have y'all ever been in toxic relationships?
No.
Why not?
Come on, bro.
No, yeah, it's not. We're not talking about relationship. We're talking about
like situationships that are toxic.
Situations.
My shit is not a relationship,
100.
dog. Don't get it twisted, fam. It's not a relationship, dog. I wouldn't be in a relationship like that, fam.
Yeah.
It's not a relationship, dog.
Oh, actually, yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't know. What do you say?
It's an agreement.
It's an agreement.
It's an agreement. It's not a relationship.
Yeah, this guy.
These shades gotta come off, bro. It's like crazy behind those shades, bro.
But it's real shit though, fam.
An agreement.
But yeah, no, if it's not a relationship, then yeah, definitely. I feel like most situationships are toxic, to be honest.
So what's the craziest thing that you experienced though?
Relax.
Come on, fam. I just came through with her.
You got snuffed, yeah.
Yeah, you man got snuffed for real. Like that's not. I never got snuffed like that. No.
Yeah.
So what's the craziest thing, fam?
I don't have anything crazy I can think of right now, to be honest.
This nigga cap,
this
dog.
shit again.
No, I'm that fam. E-man, don't do that. Don't do that, E-man. Don't do that shit again. No. You can't do that. After last episode, you can't do that shit.
Can't bring no old shit.
No. I can't. What about you guys? Anything crazy? Like, I can't think of any. It never comes when you think about it. It always comes like random times. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there was this or there was that. But for me right now, nah.
What about you, Koti?
Well, me.
Come on, fam.
Anything crazy?
You know I get down, fam. You know what I mean? I respect women and I just I treat them to the best of my ability and keep it moving.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
You could have just said nothing, bro. Because what the fuck was that? I treat them to the best of my abilities and I keep it moving.
Yeah, best of my ability, bro. No, I haven't, bro. I don't. Not that I recall. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
so no one's recalling anything.
Not that. No. Yours, fam. Yours is some next year, bro.
Yeah, I would remember if somebody slapped me like that. That shit hurt.
What the hell?
That shit hurt, eh?
Boy, what would you even call the thing? Yo, bitch in her face, fam.
My nigga, it was a lot of things leading up to it, fam. It wasn't like orchestrated or you know what I mean? Like it's.
Okay, what led up to that?
She wanted you to suck her toes, fam?
A lot, bro. Nah. What the hell?
I already did that. You know, that's life.
She's getting her toes sucked, bro.
Huh?
She's not getting her toes sucked.
Yo, I got one thing.
Like, yo, that's separate, fam. You know what I mean?
Yo, the way you said it, bro.
I know. It's a prize.
Yeah,
like, you're not getting it. Guess what? You're not getting your toes sucked.
Yeah, like you said, it's an agreement, yo.
That's funny, man.
He's not getting
Yo, E-man, bro. Yeah. London's on some shit still, man. Yo, but I would say one sign that's like not, it's pretty common. Like getting choked, you know, and And the female, and the female, like choking the female, putting your hands on their neck. Come on. Pause on that, bro.
Niggas grabbing her hands. Like, just do it.
I want to squirt.
Niggas are crazy. Niggas are crazy. Yo, I can imagine someone driving and listening to this and crashing.
Honestly, bro, announcing you're gonna squirt is crazy. As a man, bro,
that's foul. But what I'm saying is like.
Hold on, I have a question. You guys announce when you're about to nut? Be honest. Yo, be honest.
I'll be honest though. It's not an announcement, but you know what I mean. I have emotion. There's nothing wrong with that, fam. You guys can't tell me that's something wrong with it.
We're like, okay, what is the emotion? What are you talking about?
All that shit, fam. Doing everything, fam.
Yo, you ever start cussing at the girlfriend?
Oh, man.
Bro, you guys are not showing emotion?
Yeah, definitely, bro. I feel like, yeah. Honestly, man, when you get in the head and it's good, bro, you start making some. Nah. You have to hold the noises inside, bro. But your body starts squirming in different ways.
I'm not holding nothing in, fam. I'm in it, bro. When I'm in it, fam. Yeah, I'm in it, bro. Yeah. That's what it's about. You can be half 1 foot in, 1 foot out, bro.
No, you're right. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm selective like that. Like, honestly, I feel like if it's not a stranger, but if it's like I don't know you like that, then I'm able to get into that bag of being like, I'm gonna like, you know, cuss at you, spit on you, shit like that. Then it's like, but if it's not,
nigga, you spit on bitches?
Fam, it got
like that though, fam. They like
what?
That.
Yeah, 100. Fam, when it's a stranger too. When it's a stranger,
this nigga.
When
this nigga does spit on bitches.
Yo, why you niggas acting like shit is new, fam?
That ain't
I'm
new,
trying to
fam.
find out now, cause yo, this nigga, he's a ghost. You know what I'm trying to say? He's been locked up for like 3 months.
That's a fact.
So yo, he's spot on bitches.
Bro, in the past, obviously, I'm in a relationship, man.
Explain though, fam.
Yo, fam, I didn't know you get down like that, homie.
Okay, there's one girl who we had like. Now I can't do this, bro.
That'd be crazy stuff.
This is weird. My girl listens to this, fam. It's you know.
Yeah, it's too much. That's too much stuff. I'm watching out, bro. I'm watching out.
Just know it was like a situation. You know, like if I'm out and it's like things are looking great on the field, I'm like, all right, tonight I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit her later. So I'll drink, whatever, have a good time, but make sure I'm moderate. You can't pass the level where it's like you're too drunk because then you become all sloppy and shit. You gotta be like you're buzzed, but you're sharp. Because then that's what you're in the Uber, like. You're in the zone. You're already mentally preparing, bro. As soon as I walk into that condo, I'm in the shower. I'm in the towel, get in the room, bro.
Hey, where?
But it's like that situation was blessed. Like that situation was crazy.
You guys reminiscing now, dog.
Nah, not reminiscing, bro. I love her.
I didn't think it was to go back, nigga.
Never.
Feel like Mike when he dropped 63, dog. You know what I'm saying? In the garden, fam.
No, I'm just saying that it's like sometimes it's like, with like I feel like for me at least, because with strangers you don't have that I mean you don't worry about them actually like seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, cause you're like I don't like we're just here for this.
Sitting on them, bro. Yo, family.
Oh, bro, yeah, that brings it to another level.
I don't think Jim ever, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't out there like that, fam.
He just started.
Crazy. No.
No, I'm
trying to understand where you can. I'm trying to understand that. You feel me? We can talk about it behind the scene or whatnot, but spitting, slapping, bro. Ooh, that's crazy, fam.
Not even slapping, bro.
What?
That's crazy, fam.
Nah, this nigga makes missionary love every time.
Come on, my nigga.
Am I hurting you?
Slapping her in the face, fam?
Am I hurting you?
Yeah, hold on. Slapping her in the face, fam?
Nah, it's not the face.
I'm talking about her ass, man.
Oh, what the fuck, nigga? Yo, what the fuck?
All right, so bro, you
slapping in the face. You gotta get the consent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the.
Nah, slapping in the face. That's a little.
No, because that can go left.
In the context, bro.
That can go left where she's like, I didn't know. I don't like that. What the fuck? And they're like, oh,
see that coming.
My bad. But no, you gotta redo it. But I never done that. Like, not seriously. Or if I did do it, it was kind of like it was a test. It wasn't no like You know what I mean?
Yo, but like I was talking about choking, you know what I mean? When you choking a female while having it, yo, well, for me, a sign of her liking toxicity, like she embraces it, is when she's like, yo, choke me hard. I don't want to breathe.
I feel like that's all of them, but I never do that because I'm like, I'm not going to have a body on me, you know?
Like, yo, when I hear that, I'm like, okay. When I hear that, I'm like, all right, yo, I know where she likes to take it really far when it comes to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's like one of them signs.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah, that relates to, you know, toxicity versus relationships, like, you know?
Yeah.
Relationships is like...
You guys want to get into questions from the... Like the quick question. Okay, we have 2 questions. Well, I mean, more than 2 questions, but I'm saying I've got like a longer email, and then we also have a bunch of short ones. All right, so let's go to the short ones first, and then we'll get to the email. All right. All right. So the first question is, how do you feel about women instructing you in the bedroom? I'll answer first since you guys are so quiet. I'm 100% for it. Like, especially if it's a stranger, I'd be like, damn, like she knows her body. Like, I like that. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, you're doing your thing, you think you're doing well, she's kind of like, you know. But if she's like, oh, like, you know, no, slower or this, or you know what I mean, it's like, okay, she knows what she likes, and it's like, I'm just here to deliver. So I appreciate that 100%. But when it comes to going down too, because girls don't all like it the same. I mean, girls don't all like it the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people like things done specifically. People like fingers and tongue. People like just, you know what I mean, just the tongue, no fingers. People like, you know. So if she's telling you what it is that she likes, again, I salute that because she knows her body. She knows.
Yo, side note. Yo, how do you feel about like when a woman like sucks on your fingers and shit, man?
Oh, that's fire. That is
yo, that
fire.
Shit lit,
nigga, if you put these two in her mouth, nigga, I'm nutting immediately, fam. Are you crazy?
They said immediately.
Immediately, fam. That's the eject button, bro. Like, nah. Or the thumb, fam. The thumb. Ooh, the thumb in missionary.
So much porn down here. You're imagining shit, man.
Yeah, but you're not imagining. It's true. You're there. You're looking at it.
You're there, fam.
It's happening.
Tap in, fam. In the moment, fam.
You're in the moment.
I'm here. Yo, I'm here. Women watch more porn than men.
Facts.
Yeah, but they watch that weird shit. Like they watch like the sensual shit. You know what I mean?
The lesbian shit.
Yeah, like
they watch that.
They watch it for different reasons than us, to be honest. Like which was like, shit, look at the ass bouncing. They're like, oh, look at her curves. Look at, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, so you're answering the question.
Okay.
No, bro. No, I'm good, broski.
You got it.
I'm neutral, fam. I'm neutral. I'm trying to say sometimes, you know, just say if I'm doing my own thing and she's with it, and that's what we're on. If she wants to, she likes a certain type of way, then that's what I'm doing too.
As long as she's only,
bro.
Yeah.
Just make
as long as she's, you know,
first, bro.
She can lead in the bedroom, but like if she's trying to start leading elsewhere, I don't know.
This fucking guy, man.
Real shit, bro. That's another topic right there, fam.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Let's touch it.
We got mad questions. We got mad questions. Another question is, what's your worst sexual experience? Worst? I think I talked about mine already. Huh?
Smelly pussy, fam.
Yeah, that's pretty much mine too. Where it was bad.
When a shorty doesn't know how to give head, bro, that's a problem, fam.
That's number 2.
That's right. I think honestly, bro, bad head is worse. I mean, no head is better than worst head.
Oh,
does that make sense?
I thought you were about to say it's better than smelly poom, fam.
No. I'm not comparing those two. I mean, I think it might be, to be honest.
Yeah, I couldn't concentrate, fam. Shit like
smelly poom, yo, that shit, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yo, remember those Kleenex Kleenex, when Kleenex and Vicks had like they had like a partnership, and like the Kleenex would like wipe around the nose when the child was sick. You don't remember those commercials in winter time? Yeah, like I feel like bad smell, like bad odor. That's like creeps up in my nose, sterilizes my whole body, fam.
But the thing is, it goes to your stomach too.
That shit can give me soft while I'm in there, fam.
Yeah.
Soft, nigga. I'm in there, nigga. I can't even pull out, fam.
I mean, it's bad because
like I pull my shit on my pants. I can't do that, fam.
The wind is what's worse because you don't know where to put your face. There's like it's coming to you like, woof, woof. And you're like, you're like, let me just get over this quick. Like, it's just bad, you know? So that's definitely smelly pokes is definitely the worst I've had. I don't know.
Facts.
I
And
think we
teeth,
all agree. You know, we had that experience.
no teeth, fam.
No
That shit
teeth, yeah,
had me
definitely.
fucked up, dog.
Yeah. I mean, how do you even tell someone that? I would tell. Honestly, I'd be like, hey, let's just do something else. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna stay there and suffer looking at the ceiling with my fist like this. Like, nah. Think about that.
I can't lie. Yeah, I've been in that kind of situation, like where it was like I smelt it before even really, you know what I mean, and I kind of like maneuver my way out of the situation. Still,
I know those ones too, though. I know those.
Like
where it's like,
do it slick, dog.
Yeah. I mean, I test every layer. If you're in tights, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's play around, let's wrestle a little. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a sniff.
Yeah.
Sky knows.
Let's get into panties or we get another sniff. All right. And then it's like,
and you know,
you go down. Okay, we're clear.
Keep watching it.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, if not, then oof, I'm bro. Just keep watching movies. Don't touch me. You know, that's all. But all right. Next question. How do you feel about women with lower body counts? Like, I think. Let me start. My first thing is, I'm gonna think they're not really experienced. You know, like let's say it's like if it's a body count of like 2, I'd be like, damn, like I'm not worried about the attachment thing. I'm more so worried about the not experience. Like it's not gonna be enjoyable. You know, like when it comes to attachment, like, I can break it down to you and be like, yo, like this is not for me. I'm not trying to do. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. Like, I have no issues breaking it down to you, but I just don't think it's gonna be fun. You know? What do you guys think?
I think you could teach her, bro. You could, you know what I mean, guide her to like the level you want her to be at. Like as long as she's not a virgin, you know what I mean? Like you pass that barrier already, so like then I can teach you really, you know what I mean? And we can learn as you go, fam.
But I feel nasty, fam. Like bro, this guy, it's like a fucking car. For me, I feel nasty teaching her. You know, I feel like some nasty like. What am I doing, bro? Like, that's just like I don't. Why am I teaching you about sex, man? Like, you know.
I mean, if she wants to learn, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, she signed up.
Oh, yo, I got a crazy one.
But what if you teach her everything and then she leaves to some other man, fam?
That's usually how it goes.
I taught her well, fam. You know what I mean?
That's usually how it goes. Like, you tell niggas, oh, does she do this with her tongue? Does she do this? I taught her that. Now niggas feel away. It's like, wow.
You have credit, huh?
Exactly.
Yo, but one thing that's crazy, I want to ask niggas. Okay, this is a serious question.
Yeah.
Do you guys find women that are super
submissive?
Yeah, submissive. Yeah. Do you find when a woman is super submissive, do you find that shit like super attracting, or when she's the total opposite?
I think I'm still trying to figure that out because I like both, to be honest. Like, but it depends. You know what I mean? It's like it depends what our interaction is outside the bedroom. For one, you see what I'm saying? Like, if she's like a hard ass in real life, and she's kind of like, oh, she's kind of a bitch, and then in the bedroom she's mad submissive, then I'm like, oh fuck, that's fire.
That's litty stuff.
Man, it's like also it has to be the opposite. I feel like, but if it's like she's kind of like bitchy in real life, and then in the bedroom she's also like, you know what I mean, not submissive. I'm like, nigga, like this is not fun. Yeah. And it's other way around too. Like the girl who's like in real life is like really passive, and then in the bedroom she's more like she takes charge. That's fire too. You know, so I think it's got to be a mismatch.
Jimmy, what do you think?
Yin and yang, fam.
I'm neutral too, fam.
This guy's a politician, eh?
Niggas been neutral, fam. Been neutral, fam.
Neutral on everything, fam.
Pass.
I'm neutral, fam. You guys start very shit, dog.
Yeah. All right. And the last short question. Last short question is who is supposed to ask, what are we? The guy or the girl?
You know women always get to that question first, man. Come on, bro.
What are we?
I think the sexist that sounds.
You haven't met a beautiful lady, bro. Yo.
nah, Jimmy's getting at something though. She's like,
fam.
She hits you with that.
So what are we?
Exactly. Nah, the first week I'm pregnant. Like, nah. For real, that's
real shit, fam. You haven't met a fine lady yet, bro.
Yeah, there's some cases where it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna get too into details, but Yeah, no, all I'm gonna say is Jimmy's right. Jimmy's right. That happens sometimes, or the other way around. But I think that the women should. Huh?
It happened to you?
No, relax. I think that the women should be the ones asking, "What are we?" You know.
It depends, though. You can't just expect it to be.
I do.
Like, it depends. It depends on the vibe, the energy.
No, but I think it should be the women. Like, you don't want to be that guy that's like, putting it on there like, yo, what are we? Yo, what the fuck? Like, I've been, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be that guy, fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
No, but you're not
into your world, fam.
To be vulnerable, fam. You need to ask, like, yo, if you like her, bro, you're not gonna be like, yo, let me wait for her to ask me.
Yeah, that's true. But I have that problem too. You know what I mean? It's like the too cool shit.
Nah, but even with those shades, but I feel like he'll do some shit like that. You feel me, fam? Yo, like, if you like the girl, bro, yo, like,
yeah,
everything's cool, the vibe is cool, bro. Yo, you be like, yo, what we on?
Yeah. And then what did she say? What if she's like, yo,
most like you're not gonna just randomly come out and be like, yo, what we on? Like, you're super insecure, fam. Yeah. You have to feel out the vibe. You know what I'm trying to say?
So I was thinking, like, what are we gonna do? I think that we should.
I can't even lie, bro. Okay, no, never mind.
All right, let's do the email quick because we're running out of time. So this person says, "Hi, Gilles. I'm back for some more advice. So I went through a breakup peak Corona. I couldn't go out or nothing. I mourned for almost 2 years. Wait, what? I mourned an almost 2-year relationship in a dark room. I'm trying to move on and started dating again. I've been talking to this guy for almost a month, and we've hung out at least 3 times. We click really well and usually have a good time. We haven't done anything intense or intimate. I'm hoping this relationship will stay casual, if you get what I mean. Give me some tips so I don't catch feelings. I'm coming to you because we all know you're an expert at lying to yourself." He's like,
this is a girl. It's a girl saying,
"Help a sister out, thank you. P.S. Stop hating women. Thank you."
I have advice for her.
Advice for her? You want to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
So for me, my advice for her is, she was just in a 2-year relationship, I feel like what she should do is take that time to, like, focus on herself, figure out who she is, because it sounds like she doesn't know who she is right now. You know what I mean? I'm talking to this guy. I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know. So what she needs to do is take some time off, bro. A whole 6 months. Relax. Go in nature. Talk to your parents. Talk to your family. Chill out. And live a little bit. Like, it's not about relationships. You just got out of one,
Right. But like, the thing is, she mentioned she's trying to keep it casual. So she's trying to just live her life, So my thing to her is to be, I think that you've kind of already fucked this one up because you're saying you guys click really well. You know what I mean? You hung out a few times already in the last month. So you're already moving a little too fast, in my opinion. Because especially if you click really well and you're trying to keep it casual, nah. Like, because it's going to be like, this is so good. Why not pursue it? There's always going to be that click in your mind. So I'm saying if you wanted to keep it casual, it should have been like, keep it at a distance. Keep us cool. You know what I mean? Keep it surface. But, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in fact.
The thing with females, they get too attached, man. That's the problem, too. Like, this situation, bro, she could just be going with the vibe, like, go with the energy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just be yourself. Don't think too much of it. If anything happens, it happens, and go back to your regular life. Like, don't be like, yo, is this the next person? Like,
no, but I don't think the thing is she's trying to control the vibe because she doesn't want it to become a relationship. She wants it to be casual, which just means, like, you know what I mean? Like, basically just sleeping with each other.
So
but that
let
comes.
Them know then.
She wants some dick.
Facts, but she doesn't know how she wants to receive it. But the thing is, though, I feel like the issue starts when you start monitoring, like, the details of what is actually happening. Because when you start monitoring stuff like that, then you get into your mind, you start comparing the past, the future, you start questioning all of these things.
Yep.
I would say live life, like Eman said, like London said, get to know yourself first before indulging in monitoring what it is of a potential situation that's going to be happening. Like, you should just keep things at a very medium where you're just living. It's just someone that you are in communication with every single day or sometimes throughout the week.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
Sorry. I think that with the casual thing, you can't with the you brought up a good point where it's like you can't be looking at those small things. With casual, it's kind of like I hit you when I'm around. I hit you whenever we're casual. So I don't owe you. You can't come to me and say you didn't text me today or you left me unread or this.
What?
We're casual, right? So the thing is, you're around. Hey, I'm around. Do you want to hang out? Cool. Boom. We link up. That's it. And then the next time is not scheduled.
Bro,
it's not of like, oh, see you in 2 weeks.
Clear though, fam.
Huh?
You gotta be clear with that.
What do you mean?
Let them know this is what you're looking for. Like,
no, that's because that's not casual. Casual is you don't address it. Yeah. If you're putting a title onto it, you're making it a casual relationship by saying, let's be casual.
No. Just put it out there that you just came out of a relationship. You're not looking for anything. We can be casual. Like, we can be friends.
I think you can act what you are instead of saying it. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, yes. I think sometimes you gotta tell the dude, because sometimes the dude.
Nah, man, bro. You know how men are? They're not gonna believe you. They'll be, oh, women. She's just saying this because this. She's trying to, But if you act a certain way, there's no way that I can question you because you're moving that way. You're not just telling me one thing. You're actually backing it up with your moves.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, eventually, you're gonna have to explain yourself. If the guy,
if that comes up. But you're casual. It rarely comes up. Huh?
If you said
if it does come up, then she can just say no. We're just casual. That's pretty simple. But I think that I think that announcing it before it happens, makes it weird, and it makes it more formal than it has to be. You know. But no, I think.
And now just be.
How old is she? How old is she?
Doesn't say.
I'm asking like an assess.
It's a fucking email, bro.
Yeah, bro. But
have them put their age in there, fam.
Nah, it doesn't matter. But yeah. So thank you for emailing.
From email, fam.
Yeah, thank you for emailing. The email address is ROTMPodcast@gmail.com. Keep sending them in. If you don't have any questions or whatever, you probably have a friend that does, so just send it in, and we'll answer your question like this on the show. So thank you.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, sir. I think that wraps up the episode. To be honest, like we went pretty long on this one, and I think it was packed full of shit. Good shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for coming out. Always, I appreciate you guys for coming out for real. This was fun. It's late. Niggas got work tomorrow, but yeah, we're gonna edit this and put it out and stuff. So plug your Instas, your socials, everything that you guys want to plug. Go ahead.
Hey, my social is Kotiande, so it's Kotiiande. You can follow me on Twitter as well, too, and Instagram, and also Facebook.
Boom.
Yo, my Instagram, my business page is Black Market, ALLBLKMARKET. Follow up.
Man was slapped on the side of his leg like Aquila and the Bee.
Follow me on Instagram, London Rich.
You want to spell it out?
Simple, London Rich.
He can't spell.
He wants to act so hard.
It's L. London Rich. Nah. You know my socials are already. DUUKE.M. Twitter's GMACLVG. And of course, the Return of the Mac page is ROTMPodcast with 2 T's. So yeah, follow everything, show everyone some love, and I appreciate you for listening to the show.
Take care, guys.